Good day, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Andrew's Life. Now, we're going to try this once again. Now, this video is going to be a video of Camby, Indiana. On this video, I'm going to be driving through some of the older parts of Camby, Indiana. See, on the last video I made of Camby, Indiana, you guys saw more of the commercial aspects of Camby, along with many of the newer sections of Camby, where all the subdivisions and everything were located. Now, this video, I'm going to drive you guys through the older residential part of Camby, Indiana. I meant to do this video before, but I got lost, and then when I found my whereabouts, I kind of got off track and wanted to drive through other communities. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that video. Now, this video is going to actually be in Camby. And as I told you guys before, Camby, Indiana is a relatively busy community, which is, I want to say it's a suburb of Indianapolis. Now, some people might consider Camby simply a community within Indianapolis. I guess it depends on how you look at it or what set of data you look at when it comes to doing your research for Camby, Indiana. But anyhow, like I told you on my last Camby video, if you're looking to live in Camby, Indiana, understand that Camby, Indiana is a relatively busy community. Now, there are a lot of nice neighborhoods here in Camby. In my opinion, the nicer neighborhoods here in Camby are going to be around this part of Camby, not the part of Camby where you have all the businesses and newer subdivisions. But to me, this is going to be the part of Camby that's going to be the nicer part of Camby, the more laid back part of Camby. And if you're looking for a quiet place in Camby to live, this area right here is going to most likely be it. This area is going to probably be the closest you're going to get to any amount of quietness here in Camby. Now, if you're wanting to buy a house in this community, given the crazy housing market, I would say to be on the safe side, don't come around here looking for houses unless you're willing to spend a minimum of $225,000. Now, again, there could be houses around here for significantly less than that amount, but I would say to be on the safe side so you don't get met with a whole lot of disappointment and competition. I would say don't come around here looking for a house for much less than $225,000. And I would say around here, for those of you that are like me and you're used to bargaining to a lower price, like if you see a house for sale for, let's say, 250 grand, and you're thinking, okay, I can probably talk them down to $215,000 or whatever, I would say that this is going to be one of those areas in greater Indianapolis to where you're most likely not going to be able to do that. If anything, if a house is for $250,000 in this area, somebody might come through and just so they get the house, they might be willing to pay $260,000. And there are a few neighborhoods here in greater Indianapolis that are like that. And I would say this neighborhood is most likely going to be one of them. Now, I could be wrong, but I would say just by the looks of things around here, this area is one of those areas where it's going to be really, this neighborhood is going to be in high demand, I would say. And I would say this area is in high demand because for starters, look how close you are to Indianapolis. And also there's a significant amount of businesses in this area. You're also very close to a lot of employment opportunities that pay decently, that don't require you to have a higher level education. I mean, depending on your skill set, there's a significant amount of blue-collar jobs that are in this area that you can get, and you can make $20 an hour easily to start. Now, with some of these houses, with the yard being larger, I wouldn't be surprised if some of these houses were going for closer to $300,000. Not necessarily because of the house, but more or less because of A, the area, and B, the size of the lot. Now, I'm recording this video right now in the winter time, obviously, but if you were to come around here during the late spring and into the summer months, I mean, this area would be just, this area would be beautiful. I'm gonna put it like that. You would love this area. All these trees would be full of green leaves. The grass would be nice and green and plush. I mean, this area is one of those type of areas where when you're driving around here during the warmer months, you're gonna experience this area is nice and green and plush during the warmer months. Now, right now, it might be hard for some of you to imagine that because right now it's, right now there's snow all over the place. But just imagine this area in, let's say, June, when the sun is out. Everything's green. People are outside taking care of their yards, trimming down their trees, trimming bushes, cutting their grass, doing all the good stuff that you do when you care about your drilling and you care about your community. I forgot to tell you guys what street I'm on. So in a minute here, I want to say this is Camby Boulevard that I'm driving down right now. So all these streets I'm driving off, all these streets that I've been driving on are right off of Camby. I want to say the street I'm driving on right now is Camby Boulevard, but I don't want to give misinformation. So the second I find the name of the streets, I'm going to let you guys know the name of the street that I'm on. I'm going to drive down Raceway Road, which this is the last road that will be within the Camby city limits, because after this, if I keep going down Camby, it turns into a country road, which indicates that I'm outside the city limits. But in my opinion, this is going to be the nicer part of Camby. This is going to also be the more quieter part of Camby. But I know there's some of you that prefer the newer houses, you prefer the subdivisions, you prefer to be closer to the action, so to speak, which is why I did my other Camby video. This video is for people like myself, people that might have a little bit of money, and you don't really want to deal with the traffic so much. You don't mind being a little further from the action, so to speak, and you prefer to live in older communities with older, better built houses. Yeah, I want to say that street that I was on earlier, that I want to say that's Camby Boulevard. I didn't look close to see where it was at. It was Camby something. But just know this is going to be the Camby area. This is actually Camby. Yeah, right. This is Flint Road. That I'm coming off of Flint Road and I'm going on to Shaker Woods Drive. And bear in mind, this video is being recorded on a weekend day. So a lot of the traffic that you would normally see in the Camby, Indiana area, you're not going to see on this video because I'm recording this video over the weekend. So just understand that Camby is a busy community. It is not at all dead. So just bear that in mind for those of you that might want to live here. This is not going to be your low-key, quiet suburban community. Now there are pockets here in Camby that are low-key and nice and quiet and all that good stuff, but Camby as a whole is going to be one of your busier suburbs of Indianapolis. And also, you're only a hop, skip, and a jump from the airport. So yeah, this community is very close to the Indianapolis airport. So bear that in mind as well. I'm on Banter Street right now. I was on this street a little earlier, so I'm about to find a place and turn around. I just had to get out of people's way because people got places to go and things to do, and I'm not trying to interfere. Okay, I'm gonna drive down on Rats Lift Road. Rats Lift Road. Apple Blossom Lane, that's a dead end. And I think I was on this road a little earlier, now that I'm looking at things again. So I'm about to turn around somewhere and go a different way, because some of this area I covered earlier. I've covered this area earlier too, but I'm trying to get myself back on track here because there's some other places I want to cover. And plus I want to give you guys the name of that road. It can be something, but I want to give you guys the exact name of that road. Yeah, Camby Road. Yeah, this is South Camby Road. South Camby Road. This is going to be one of the main roads, if not the main road, that goes through the city of Camby. This road and Indiana Route 67 are going to be two of your main roads that go through Camby, Indiana. And some of this I probably already driven through. My apologies. I guess you get to enjoy the same view more than once. And I'm going to go ahead and show you guys some of the more rural parts of Camby, or the outskirts of Camby rather. Okay, we're gonna turn down Maple Lawn Road. This is Maple Lawn Road. I'm gonna go ahead and end this video right here and just start off where I ended at right here, because I'm already at the half hour mark. So I hope everybody enjoyed the video. Remember to subscribe and leave comments and thumbs up and all that good stuff. I thank you and I appreciate everything you guys do, and I will see you guys on the next video.